It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Man, it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers. Checking out the Trailblazers. This is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And fellas, a new season about to begin. Clean slate. Plenty of hopes and dreams out there. Kenny, how do you spot a new legitimate contender?
I usually look for the team with good balance, where one guy isn't doing everything. One guy can facilitate everything, but he can't do everything. So offense, defense, balance, and they gotta have a big shot maker.
You know, I look for unselfishness, guys playing with each other, mental toughness. No weak-minded team has ever won a championship, Ernie.
How about continuity, too? How about very little changeover from a team that was really good the previous year, may not have gone as far as they wanted, but returning the same bunch?
That helps.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
No need to add anything to that.
Continuity. Yeah. Kevin Harlan knows all about that.
That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. This Arizona crowd ready to roar in this Western Conference matchup for the Phoenix Suns. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, I expect this first one to be a battle of wills, though. I mean, each side trying to gain the upper hand, not just for now, but for the rest of the series.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Now, Lehigh's C.J. McCollum has taken full advantage of his opportunity with the Blazers. McCollum said, "I already knew what I could do. People are starting to realize that I'm here to stay." And Kevin, his coach Terry Stotts says his time has come.
It certainly has, D.A. Love the mindset McCollum has, stepping right into the starting two-guard spot with great confidence. And there's always a special feel to the evening on opening night. Wouldn't you agree, Chris?
I agree. For players and fans alike, I mean, this is the one night you actually get to believe that you have a chance of winning the championship, because it's 0-0. Not until after the game does reality set in. So this is a great night for everyone. Optimism abound.
Boys, nice and high.
And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland. McCollum at the 2 with Harkless playing the 3. Nurkic is out there with Von. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
But Lillard is used to getting pushed around. Got to admire how he muscles it in regardless.
There's a screen. Dishes to Jackson. Booker in the corner. Oh, good with the triple. Suns on defense. Here's Harkless. And that one comes up a bit short. So it's Phoenix now. And Booker kicks to Jackson. Over Harkless. Jackson misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Lillard dishes to Harkless. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Oh, Lillard's so solid at moving the ball. When one of his guys has a clean look, he quickly gets it to him.
Booker against McCollum. Booker the pass to Chandler. It's deflected. Out to Chris. A second chance effort. Chalk up 2 there. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nurkic setting the pick for Vonleh. They set the screen. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Passes it to Vonleh. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Nurkic, the first player, Chris, in over 30 years to record a game with 28 points, 20 rebounds, 8 assists, and 6 blocks.
Yeah, he lit up the Sixers that night in the win for the Blazers. His hot start ignited Nurkic fever in Portland and helped propel them back into that playoff hunt.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second.
Well, you know what this Suns team wants to do when they go up against you? They are looking to get out in the open floor and get easy baskets off transition. One of the best teams in the league when it comes to capitalizing on the break.
And in general, this Suns team looks to push the tempo, Greg, and play at a very high pace whenever they can.
You know, if you look over the history of the franchise, they've always been at their best when they played that style. The Suns and that run and gun mentality just seem to go hand in hand. And I think also it happens to work well with the athletes that are presently on this roster.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. And more, it's looking like Devin Booker, the 13th pick in the 2015 draft, is going to be one of the biggest steals of that draft class.
And he's one that all GMs are looking at, and they wish they could have a redo. I mean, Booker was very young when he entered the draft, and some teams maybe shied away from that. But clearly he's shown that he could be one of the best players in that class.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum with the ball. Portland again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Booker. He hits it from 9.
Excellent inside move. He beats the defense to the punch.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's McCollum. Nurkic a screen on Booker. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Vonleh no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Portland trailing here. And it's McCollum in the corner. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, great showing for him last season, putting in about 27 points a game, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. A tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Bledsoe against Lillard. Bledsoe passes to Booker. Shot on the wing. Jackson missing again.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jumper.
It's McCollum on the wing. A baseline J. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Chris with it. Lillard picks him up. No good from Bledsoe.
Oh, I'm sure he thought that was good when they left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
Harkless kicks to Vonleh. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now here's Harkless. And here's McCollum for 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Chandler is screen. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Portland's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Harkless. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Harkless has got his second bucket tonight. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Chris pass to Booker. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, he gets in a good position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
Trailblazers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Nurkic a screen on Booker. Lillard outside. Back to McCollum. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And it's fair to say Tyson Chandler, not the player he once was, but still a fantastic rebounder and eats up space and does everything you want from a big man.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Chandler. And with Chandler, Greg, he still rebounds at a fantastic rate, even though he's the team veteran. As long as he gets minutes, he'll get you some boards.
And part of that is because he's always been one of the smarter rebounders in our league. Just aware of how to set up and track the basketball after the shot goes up. And he makes great use of his length and strength.
And the Blazers with 3 first-round picks under their control this last summer. That's where you want to be.
Definitely. Picks 15, 20, and 26 in a strong draft class. That could really help reinforce a roster.
Now, here's Nurkic. Another shot, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And up and down this Suns roster, there is a ton of youth. One of the younger teams in our league last season, and that was weighted with Tyson Chandler's age. A lot of young players looking to make their mark here in the NBA.
That one is off. And last season, the Suns broke their franchise record for the youngest starting 5 the team has ever put on the court on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and with those young lineups, you could see the benefits, but also the concerns. I mean, they got a lot of extended looks at young players, and this team figures to have a bright future. But let's face it, there were some inconsistent stretches because of that youth. It's always difficult for a young group to learn how to become efficient and effective in the half court.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Wow, he's only going to hit that shot about 1 out of 10 times.
Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Vonleh dishes to Nurkic. There's a screen. 3-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Warren.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jackson has the open look. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
Here's Vonleh. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Vonleh's got his first 2 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Oh, and wait a second, guys. We've got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk, so a chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Well, Chris, the NBA game is a game of superstition. And even if you aren't superstitious, you still get into the habit of a routine. So what was your pregame routine that you had during your career, something that was there every night with you before a game?
Well, about superstitions, Kev, I have one superstition, and it might sound weird, but it was to not have a superstition. So I'm a guy that can get caught up in routine and things like that. So if I played a great game and I had something to eat, I wouldn't eat the same thing on purpose because I didn't want the superstition to control me. I wanted if for some reason I couldn't have the food, if for some reason I got to the game late, I never wanted that to be in my head. And so my thing was, since early in high school, I tried not to have a superstition. But in saying that, you do have a routine. And my routine as I got older was, before I get to the arena, I'd read the notes of the game and all that good stuff, and I'd just sit in the hot tub with my headphones on. I figured that that was the best way to get warm at an older age. And that's really the only thing I can remember relying on before a game, and that was in my older years.
Good story. Good story. Here's Napier. Here's the screen. Pass to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. Off the screen, and that one is hammered home.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Oh, yeah, incredible teamwork there. A play you perfect only by practicing it until you're blue in the face.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Turner passes to Collins. Pass to Napier. Here's Swanigan. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Warren. Down low. It's deflected. Trailblazers moving the ball around. But they'll get another chance. Swanigan the pass to Turner. Here's the screen. And they call an illegal screen here. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look, broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Suns.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim. Those tend to be far more efficient.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Glenn, a screen. Here's Reed. Drains the three-pointer. Reed's got 5.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Here's Collins. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, Turner really needs to keep hitting these outside shots. When he does, it stretches out the floor for his teammates.
Glenn, a screen. Over in the corner, Dudley. Turner with the steal. Out to the right wing. Napier kicks to Collins. And the pass to Swanigan. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the free throw, no good.
But the Blazers were the surprise team in the 2016 playoffs. An unproven squad making it all the way to the Western Conference semis. And from that standpoint, last season had to be viewed as a disappointment.
Here's the three. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. And it's a 5-point Portland lead.
You got to appreciate how assured Turner is. I mean, he gets his shot off quickly off the pass.
Ulis kicks to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Here's Napier. On the wing, Turner. He feeds it to Collins. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making there. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Passes to Swanigan. The dish now to Collins. Kicks it to Turner. Collins, a screen on Dudley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Turner, no good.
That's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
And for Portland, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here's Napier. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. Ulis with it, picked up by Turner. And Dudley kicks to Warren. Over to the left wing. To the paint. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Here's Ulis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Swanigan gets the bucket.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the 3-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Now, here's Warren. Back to Ulis. Lock at 6. From the top of the key. Misses off the left iron.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look you'd like to have.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of business.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Collins is out there with Swanigan. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Here's Napier. Collins passes to Swanigan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Ulis kicks to Warren. And that comes off the assist by Ulis. Ulis has got his 3rd assist on the night. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Fellas, Al-Farouq Aminu has established himself as a great defensive player, and he wants that recognition. He said, my goal every year is to be Defensive Player of the Year. I want to guard 1 through 4 and even 5 sometimes. I want it to be known that I'm a great defender. And I want the league to recognize that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Aminu continues to prove his worth on the defensive end. His length and quickness certainly hard to deal with. Chris, he's checked in for Warren. The Suns trailer. And this motion offense of Terry Stotts, a great fit for the roster of the Blazers.
Well, he's a coach who builds his system around his talent, not the other way around. Great firepower, especially in the backcourt. He's done a great job of exploiting.
Now here's Len. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chris. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
You look at this Suns roster, and the strength is in their backcourt for sure.
Yeah, both Booker and Bledsoe averaging around 20 points or more a game last season. Creating for others, though, on a consistent basis. I think something that backcourt can improve upon. And the Suns were near the bottom in the league in terms of assists as a team last year.
And that one misses. Well, you look around the NBA, and there are some incredible athletes. Chris, in your opinion, which players in the league right now are the most physically imposing when you see them in action?
3 people come to mind. First, DeAndre Jordan, just his size and stature, and then when you see him run like a little fella and jump with the best of them, it is so intimidating seeing him out there on that court. LeBron, I mean, you still might say he has the best basketball body ever, being that 6'7", 6'8" frame, whatever he goes by, with a bunch of muscle behind it, being able to use his quickness and strength to get to the post. You just have to love it. And then Antetokounmpo, one of the most unique players we've seen with his length, his size, Mr. Stretch Armstrong, but he gets it done on both ends of the floor. And I just think his unique body style and his skill set makes him fun to watch as well.
And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Vonleh, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Vonleh's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Chris pass to Booker. Good D by McCollum.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy dish.
Lillard dishes to Harkless. Len grabs the board.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Now here's Bledsoe. Over McCollum. Nurkic with the steal. Now here's Harkless. Defense is right there. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Vonleh, the pass to McCollum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Bledsoe Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. I mean, opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
And talk about the Blazers players. They talk a lot about the work ethic of this team.
Well, the work ethic of this team starts with number 0, Damian Lillard. He makes sure that it's a competitive environment. A lot of these young players, though, are looking to prove themselves. In the gym, before and after practice, they're challenging one another. He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Booker dishes to Bledsoe. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bledsoe's got 7 points in the game.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now, here's Lillard, Nurkic, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And for the Blazers, tremendous scoring talent in their backcourt. How did they turn the corner in the West, Greg?
Clearly, it's going to be with their defense. I think that's where they've had their struggles. They're going to have to get better at the point of attack there and protecting the rim. I think some of it has to do with the lack of discipline, but also you could factor that into being just an inexperienced young group that's still kind of getting their feet wet. Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back. He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
McCollum right side. Screen by Nurkic. Now here's Harkless. Guarded by Jackson. Off the pick. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Lillard. McCollum outside. Bledsoe against Lillard. Nurkic's screen on Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lillard.
Ooh. That's how you attack.
Wow. Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Jackson in the corner. Over Harkless. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And it's denied. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chandler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Vonleh. And now Portland on the break. Here's McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Here's Booker. No good that time. Good D by McCollum. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Wow, the speed of Lillard. So masterful at making decisions in the fast break situations.
Chris pass to Chandler. Back to Chris. From deep. They get the rebound. That one doesn't go. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Lillard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And it's 6 points for Noah Vonleh.
Well, he was off in the first, but he found a way to get his shot going here in the second.
Bledsoe against Lillard. Booker dishes to Chandler. Back to Booker. There's a screen by Chris. The 3. Rebounded by McCollum.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Again, the miss by Lillard. Suns trail by 6. Now Booker. He's got 8. Harkless with the steal. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Warren's checked in for Chris. Reed comes in for Devin Booker. And Eula subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Connaughton's checked in. Now here's Lillard. He's got 8 off the pick. And Chandler sends it back. Here's Jackson. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
I tell you what, you gotta love his focus there. Jackson really terrific at just muscling through the contact. Takes a lot of pride in his ability to take the hit and still finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And when you look at the younger generation of players coming in now, Chris, of course, you do the interviews, you see them, you talk to them. Is it easy for you to relate to these younger players?
Yeah, it's definitely easy to relate to. I think that our generation has a lot of influence on their style, kind of expression of self, just as the generations before us did. And we have that unique bond. I think that's one of the advantages I have, that I've known some of these players since they've been young. I know their habits, I know that they're good kids, good individuals, and they just express themselves differently. You know, do I like the way they come into a game dressed, looking like, I don't know, Ozzy Osbourne and some Knicks? Nah, I don't like that. But people used to say that about my style and my clothes too, Kevin. I'm sure they did that about you too, you know. So, man, I just love it. I just take it as we have some of the best players that fans have seen, and I'm just enjoying everything from the wild clothes to the music to their style. But no, it's not hard to relate to them, man, because they're all good.
Chris, just for the record, they never said that about me. I always.
Yeah, you already set the trend.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the Suns making a change here. Dudley's checked in.
One shot.
Reed no good on the free throw. It's tipped. Reed with the steal. Here's Connaughton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Reed kicks to Chandler. Feeds it to Warren. And it's in there. Warren's got 5. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
The Trailblazers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Outside Turner. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, Phoenix shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. Reed the pass to Warren. Back to Reed. Ulis dishes to Reed. Chandler a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Reed kicks to Dudley. Chandler down low. He's guarded by Collins. And the shot by Warren, no good. Portland trailing here. Down low, Napier. Ulis pulls it in. Well, Phoenix shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Dudley with it, picked up by Turner. Pulls it up. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Here's Napier. Outside Turner. There's the screen. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on 2 in the first quarter.
And for Portland, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter.
Look at Turner. He loves dunking it home. Nothing tricky. Just showing off his superb vertical.
Puts one up from 19. And the shot by Warren, no good. From deep. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Trailblazers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, what has gone right for your team so far?
Well, we've got a lot of energy. Getting stops and getting runouts was the biggest difference.
And that gets your guards involved early in the offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. NBA season getting underway. Hey,
I'm excited. I am really excited. I am really, really excited, Ernie.
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection. Some of it was the defense stepping up. My guess is we'll see some significant changes as things get going in the second half. Increasing off-the-ball activity, making the extra pass, and trying to get better looks.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. The Suns trailing. Booker and Jackson, the young perimeter pair. Chris and Chandler are up front, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. So that's who Earl Watson starts the second half with. Offside Chandler, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And Jackson can definitely rise and be free. Got to keep him out of the paint, or you're just asking for trouble.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, the Portland Trailblazers are developing a great chemistry for a young team. Damian Lillard takes the team to San Diego every September for bonding purposes, and he told me how much we like each other, how much time we spend around each other. That shows you a team that is really together. It is a unit. We have each other's back. Kevin?
And it's critical to establish camaraderie early on. Thank you, D.A. Sounds like Lillard has this team headed in the right direction. And that one's good, Lillard.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And for Mo Harkless, Greg, a one and done as we know out of St. John's, then first played in the NBA with Orlando, but he has found a role, it seems, with the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and think of it, the Magic basically gave him away. Felt he wasn't aggressive enough and not a good enough shooter. He's gained confidence here in Portland and parlayed that into a long-term contract.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Bledsoe. Chandler with the block, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And the basket by McCollum.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Bledsoe passes to Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Booker against McCollum. Puts up a 3. Again, McCollum missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And a look here at the shot chart for McCollum.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Lillard kicks to Vonleh. The feed to Nurkic. He dishes it to Lillard. And stolen by Chris. Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Bledsoe with it. Lillard picks him up. Nurkic with the steal. McCollum against Booker. Here's Harkless. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Harkless has got 6 points.
McCollum is always aware. Fantastic skipping the ball over to the open man.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Jackson from long range. And it's Portland with the rebound. Harkless has got 3 rebounds now in this one. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Dishes to Harkless. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. They set the screen. Releases from 15. Phoenix grabs the miss. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. A nice shot by Booker.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
McCollum against Bledsoe. And Lillard kicks to Harkless. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Booker dishes to Chandler. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The Suns have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Alex Lenz checked in for Marquise Chris.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Screen by Nurkic. Lillard, the pass to Harkless. Screen by Nurkic. with some arc. The shot by Harkless, no good. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker with no one around, and Damian Lillard pulls it down.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
Baseline J on the way, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. 10 points for C.J. McCollum. Lillard against Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Lillard. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. And Booker kicks to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Nurkic just screen on Bledsoe. Vonleh down low. Chandler on him. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Trailblazers have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Suns.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Nurkic. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Len, a screen. Booker dishes to Len. He kicks to Bledsoe. Teardrop shot. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Lillard. Harkless on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Look at the unselfish attitude. Lillard is fantastic at hitting his guys in their spots.
Booker outside. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Lillard. Here's McCollum. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Jackson. Another shot. And Booker with a nice bucket inside. Booker's got 12 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Phoenix making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Jackson. Reed comes in for Devin Booker, and Tyler Hughes subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Pass to Nathan. Back to Turner. Here's Connaughton. Reed covering. Swanigan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. T.J. Warren picks one up. The Trailblazers have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. For Phoenix, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Ulis kicks to Warren. Pass to Reed. Back to Warren. Stripped away. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Suns trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen. Turner against Dudley. Turner passes to Napier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. Ulis dishes to Len. Dudley with a screen for Len. Ulis kicks to Len. It's deflected. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Connaughton. No good off the front iron. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A pass to Len. Collins grabs the miss.
I think a kick out is the better option there. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Over in the corner. Turner. Shoots over Dudley. The shot by Turner no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
And stolen by Napier. Got a piece of it. Ulis with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he feeds it to Reed. Back to Ulis. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. 4th, the Suns.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Turner has great awareness. He knows one of his guys is open. He gets the pass over to him quickly.
Len, a screen. Inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And when you see T.J. Warren on the court, I just love his activity. I mean, he's always cutting and moving without the basketball. Very adept at finding those openings on the floor.
That free throw good from Warren. And Warren last season had his year interrupted by injury, cooled off after the fast start, but Greg, he will always play with that activity.
Yeah, and he's so good at switching directions on a defender. Seemingly simple moves help him create great space both with and without the ball.
Both free throws good from Warren. Trailblazers leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Napier. He has 5. Just 3 to shoot. Tries a 3. Some solid defense from Reed. The Suns have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Inside, Len. And that one drops. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Here's Swanigan. He's got 8. Passes it to Collins. Kicks to Turner. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Turner's got 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Reed the pass to Len. Reed a screen. Len dishes to Ulis. Back to Len. And the dunk by Len.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
That free throw good from Len. Here's Napier. He has 5. There's the screen for the 3. They get the rebound. Dudley against Turner. There's the dish to Collins. Here's Napier. Offline with his 3. The Suns trailing. And here is Ulis. Feeds it to Len. In the corner, Reed with it. And the 3 ball is good. 12 points for him. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Connaughton kicks to Napier. 27 seconds left in the third. There's the feed to Turner. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And that one, good. Swanigan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Turner can do a little bit of everything. A good passer who knows how to hit his guys in their spots.
Now, here's Ulis. He's tightly guarded. To the wing right side. And here's Dudley for 3. No good there. It's all tied in Phoenix. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Trailblazers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Napier. Swanigan is out there with Collins. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Chandler is screen. Ulis dishes to Chandler. To the wing on the left. And here's Warren for 3. Here's Reed, and it's blocked. Here's Napier. He dishes it to Turner. Over Chris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. In the corner, Reed with it. Phoenix, no good that time either. Portland leading. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Turner missing again. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Ulis. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing. Those 2 things that he possesses.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Jackson, he's checked in for Warren. Booker comes in for Reed. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Tyler Ulis. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Vonleh's checked in for Swanigan. Reese Harkless comes in for Turner. McCollum's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Napier. Back to Lillard. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Off the pick. That's short off the rim. Well, Phoenix shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Right side Jackson. Had a hand on it. Stolen by McCollum. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Josh Jackson.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic has checked in.
One shot.
The free throw off from Harkless.
Yeah, and last season, for the first time since his rookie season, Mo Harkless pretty much a full-time starter. His perimeter defense, though, is critical for that starting lineup.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Conley setting the pick for Lillard. Looking to get it going. It's blocked, but they get it back. Here's Harkless. Lays it up and banks it in. Harkless has got 4 points this quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
They set the pick. Booker the pass to Chris to tie it up. The offensive rebound. Chandler kicks to Chris. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Portland has possession. It's a 1-point game. There's a screen. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Now, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
And Damian Lillard, the originator of 4-Bar Friday. Last season, he released the letter O, his album. Featured some pretty big names.
From the arc. Lillard again missing. Bledsoe with it. Lillard picks him up. Nurkic with the block. And they're able to recover. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Harkless. Goes back up. McCollum. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Chris pass to Jackson. Dishes it to Booker. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Lillard with his own music label. He enjoys spending time in the recording studio.
Yeah, music, hip-hop, and basketball and sports go hand in hand. I mean, his high school coach was also a music producer. So Damian and his teammates had a chance to get in the studio at a young age. Before games, during warm-ups, they play their songs. I mean, that's what athletes do. That's where it all started.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Vonleh. That one off the back iron and out.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
They grab their own miss. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Second shot opportunity. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the rim.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane and takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half. Suns trail by 5. Bledsoe outside. Here's Booker. Nurkic with the block. Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
And one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, Damian Lillard, only needs a sliver of daylight grade to get that baby off.
Yeah, I mean, he'll brush off the comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents some of the same problems for the defense. Deep range, a quick release, and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
Back to Booker. Here's a screen by Chris. No good from Booker.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Here's Nurkic and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Suns call time. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Earl Watson had to say to the team. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. To halt the run, Nurkic with the block, and he's able to get it back.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, Lillard is one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. A remarkable point guard who knows how to lead his team.
And so he hits both.
Wow, he didn't really make a concerted effort in the first to get some free throws, but now all that has changed. Much more active.
On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by McCollum. Chandler kicks to Booker. No good there. Good D by McCollum.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. When the tide's running against you, very difficult to do. What do the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
Offensive rebound. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Chandler.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Vonleh setting the pick for McCollum. Now Lillard. Nurkic's screen on Bledsoe. Nurkic the pass to Vonleh. Yep, that one goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Chandler with the screen on Lillard. Out to Chris. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Vonleh's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Baseline jumper. That one a little long. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Chandler.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Lillard against Bledsoe. Now here's Harkless. He's guarded closely. Here's Nurkic. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
Free throw good. Nurkic. Suns trail by 13. Booker outside. Chris pass to Chandler. Nurkic with the steal. Knocked away. Over in the corner, Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Outside for Jackson. It's Chandler high post. Shoots over Nurkic, and it comes off the front of the rim. Portland leading by 13. Pass to Harkless. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it. And the fans clearly don't like that call.
And stolen by Vonleh. Bledsoe against Lillard. Three-pointer, Nurkic. The shot will not fall. Chandler with the defensive effort. Booker dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Booker. Chandler with a screen for Booker. Chandler the pass to Booker. Over Lillard. No good from Booker.
Look, Kev, I'm not sure if it's because he's shooting on the opposite side of the floor this half, but he just can't buy a bucket.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Lillard with no one around. Rebounded by Jackson.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
That one drops for him. And that's 13 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Now here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Rebound by the Suns. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And stolen by Lillard. Back to McCollum, uncovered, and he nails the jumper. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Great timing from McCollum. Outstanding at filling out the D and burning them with a catch-and-shoot J.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Nurkic with the block. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, and C.J. McCollum mostly plays at that off-guard spot with the Blazers, but on a lot of teams, you could see him as the lead guard. I mean, 6'3" in height, and his handles are elite.
And the evolution of McCullough has been fun to watch, and he's not done yet. I mean, an efficient guard who shoots the lights out.
Here's Bledsoe. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Bledsoe's got 6 here in this quarter. And C.J. McCollum can step into that point guard role very comfortably.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps it on a string going right or left. Terrific ball handler. Calling him a secondary ball handler is almost not doing him justice.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, the league has begun a program to crunch the numbers and learn how to reduce player injuries. It's just getting started. But, Chris, exciting to think that we'd be able to cut down on that part of the game.
Oh, yeah. You're talking to a guy that suffered injuries most of my career. I'm glad that we have more information now as far as, looking on the bench. You have player tracking cameras, the nutrition. You have more research and flexibility and strength. And so now it can all be measured. And as long as the players-doctor relationship is kept in privacy, I think it'll make a big difference.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 17. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jusuf Nurkic.
And, guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Swanigan, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jusuf Nurkic.
Well, his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Warren, good. And Portland has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Turner with it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Dame, you guys got off to a slow offensive start, but came back and got the win. What got going?
It wasn't the prettiest game. We didn't shoot the ball well, but we just had to find ourselves. I think we did a great job of sticking with it. Some shots started to fall, and we was able to pull away.
And that ball goes in the basket, everything changes, right? Thanks, Dame. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.